Hey, yo, good morning, team. Today for our program, we have scheduled the Wodapalooza Workout 5, which is the toes to bar and devil press couplet. So this is something that I've seen play out a couple times during these Wodapalooza qualifiers. And I'm not sure exactly why. It could be because of the format of how they release these pieces, but warm-up is going to play a significant role in your success for this workout. Now, usually that's the case for most pieces, but why is that more so this one than others? Well, if you really dissect and you take a look at the toes to bar and the devil press, it has a very dominant hip hinging pattern in both exercises. And with a workout that is as short as this, that does not give you the time to take good breaks, does not give you the time to reset, etc., you could see some tremendous hip flexor fatigue settle in. And when that happens, you're not going to have the ability to push for those big unbroken sets like you have to be successful in this workout. So taking time to warm up not only the hip hinging pattern, but also proper activation techniques are going to be huge for this. So real quick, what does that mean? Activation techniques, we're all very well aware of them. We do them in our program on a daily, regular basis. So things like the McGill Big Three, bird dogs, rolling planks, etc., everything that we do to activate our posterior chain and our hips are the same kind of protocol that you guys should be following for warm-up for this piece. Now, to play more of an active role in your hip hinging after you're done with activation, things like staggered stance good mornings with a band around your shoulder, things like glute bridges, etc., really putting yourself into that deep hip flexion position, forcing your hip flexors to wake up a little bit to understand the relationship between your hip flexor and your posterior chain so you can be successful in this workout will be very important. All right, so let's please make sure that everyone goes through that. Secondly, another huge piece is going to be your setup. I've seen a couple different setups during this workout, and they've all been pretty good. The setup that I saw that I liked the best was setting the dumbbells just a couple feet in front of the rig. So right as you finish off those toes to bar, you almost drop immediately into the devil press. A technique that you guys can use in order to make sure that your dumbbells are always consistently placed in the same position every single time. You might want to take some tape out and tape the floor where you want your dumbbells to be. You might want to take some chalk out and put some big X's or some big circles where you want your dumbbells to be. But having that consistent placement for those that are going to try to push for those big unbroken sets are going to be huge. Talk to some people who did it unbroken or maybe took one or two very smart breaks and they can't figure out where to make up more time. And really the only place that's going to be is transitioning really fast, not taking breaks on your shoulders in the devil press. Things like that are what will take you from having a good time to having a great time. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that people who did this workout previously and didn't get the time that they wanted, but they still stayed unbroken, didn't do well. But unfortunately, the only way to hack this workout, like I said, from getting a good time to a great time is going to be making those really fast transitions, and having the equipment where you need it to be every time will definitely help you be successful in regards to that. Last thing to talk about is you really don't have space to take long breaks in this workout. I tread lightly when I say this. I can't say that if you break, you're not going to have a good time. But for the most part, I think the best times in our sport will be dominated by the people who do this completely unbroken. It's a really fast workout. I think some of the better times we'll see in the 7-minute range for this piece. But that's as simple as it is. It's, the most painful and effective CrossFit workouts are the most simple ones. And there's really not a whole lot else to say besides get ready to suffer, warm up well, know where your equipment is, be smart. All right. Good luck. Peace.